On Veterans Day 2013, we are just 4 months away from seeing our monument for Texas Vietnam veterans become a reality. It's exciting to see the progress we're making at Deep in the Heart Art Foundry in Bastrop, where we have entered one of the final steps in the long process in creating the bronze monument.
What they're doing here is they're raising that hard shell mold to a temperature that's going to be near or equal to what the metal is when it's poured in it, so that it flows freely into the mold.
One of the key figures on our monument is the combat grunt. And this is his boot coming out of the fire that is heating it up so that it can be filled with the liquid bronze. The bronze ingots are heated to a temperature of 1990 degrees. And now the molten bronze can be poured into the mold. After the boot, the grunt's head and helmet are poured, and you can really begin to see the monument taking shape.
I'm here today on behalf of the Texas Capital Vietnam Veterans Monument Executive Committee and working with Clint Howard at the Foundry on something that's really important for the monument. Clint's going to explain a few things that we've done so far this morning, particularly in pouring some of the first parts to the monument.
If we reference back to the maquette, the standing figure on the maquette is the grunt. And what we have here today is we have the head of the grunt and we have the boot of the grunt. And to get to this point, we had to make the original sculpture, we had to make a wax copy, then we had to make a ceramic shell, which is what you see here, and we've just poured the metal into the shell about an hour ago, and now it's ready to break out. So we can actually break this out, and we're going to see the bronze casting inside of these two pieces.
So Clint, I've always wanted to take a whack at a grunt's boot, so I'd really like to take part in breaking the shell off of this, off the metal here.
All right, well, take a whack at it. Let me help you out there, sir. So that's really about all we'll get off before we sandblast it, and the sandblaster will take off the rest of it. But you can see we've got the whole boot there, we got the shoelaces and part of the lower leg.
Really good, really good. Let's take a whack at the head.
Right now the eyes are full of investment. We'll have to blast them, but you can start to see the detail of the eyelids.
Oh yeah.
And it's a beautiful casting. We don't have any non-fill, we don't have any shrinkage. So as soon as we blast this guy, he'll be there.
And it really brings out the sculpture. It's just, you know, the helmet, the lower part of that helmet.
Yeah.
The facial features.
Well, and seeing it transition from clay to wax, and now we're finally seeing it in metal. Right. Every step of the process, it looks different, you know?
It's really exciting.
2013 will mark the last year that Vietnam veterans will celebrate Veterans Day without a monument on the Capitol grounds. On March 29, 2014, the monument will be dedicated at the Capitol, and we hope to see every veteran and their families there.